with Bluesky and Mounds View going at it. Both teams, of course, are 3-0 right now in the regular season so far. They're doing very well. But also, just before we get into that, get into some numbers, I want to highlight, of course, our collegiate sponsors, our lovely 3 colleges that help support MNVL and make this league possible and make this league happen. And, the whole internship program that both Beffin and I are a part of, all that, comes from the collegiate sponsors, and they really just help out and make everything possible here at MNVL.
Yeah, for sure. But let's get straight into the game.
Yeah.
We got MVHS LeBrons versus Bluesky.
Love that name.
A very clever name. But even though they're named
bronze.
LeBrons, they are not bronze. We got 1 Immortal, 3 Ascendant, 1 Diamond. They got pretty high ranks. Solid players all over the board. They're 3-0. Pretty dominant wins so far in this season on week 4.
Yeah. 13-4, 13-0, 13-4, 13-3 so far this season in those matches. So strong here.
Just going crazy. And then Bluesky, though, nothing to scoff at either. 1 Immortal, another unranked, but 3 Diamonds. They got high ranks there. Bluesky, in the history, has been shown pretty solid. They've had some pretty incredible feats. Last season, they won versus AVHS, which is the crown champions. That's not a small feat at all.
No, definitely not.
That shows that you have the potential to be the best in the league, because they are the best in the league. If you beat them, then let's see that type of performance.
Number 1, come on.
Yeah. But yeah, that's an interesting thing, is that even though Bluesky's ranks are not nearly as stacked as AVHS, they still have pulled through on some crazy feats like that.
Been able to do that, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see if they pull that out versus MVHS, but it's going to be a fun one.
It should be a fun one. Bluesky, of course, also 3-0 so far this season. 13-4 over Buffalo, 13-3 over Holy Family, and a nail biter 14-12 over Rosemount. I looked at the game for that, and Bluesky won the last 5 rounds. They were about to lose. 12 to 13-9, and they pulled it out, and they just got those last 5 rounds. They clutched up. So that's going to be critical. Let's see if they can clutch up again today here. That would be exciting. So both teams, though, as we've been highlighting, definitely contenders for making it to state, doing well at state. And that's what we want to see here. You want to see some close games. You want to see some exciting finishes, and we want to have a good time.
For sure, it should be a really close one. Haven't been able to see much of MVHS before, so we'll see. It'll really get to test them today's game. On Sunset.
Right, definitely an interesting map. Not one I'm super familiar with, to be honest. But I've played on it. It's good. It's chill. I like it. Nevertheless, some interesting picks coming out here. We're seeing a lot of mirrors here with the Omen, the Cypher, and the Breach pick all being mirrored. Unique so far are that Jet on the side of Mounds View, if that is the correct side. I believe they are actually switched right now, maybe?
Yeah, they are not right on the stream.
All right, well, that's all right, though. Who cares, though? The Fade pick, an interesting one over there. I personally would call myself a Fade main. Definitely a very fun agent. Love the initiation. I love throwing down the ultimate and just going all the way in onto a site and executing well with your entire team, because it has so much power behind it. You just press it and you run in and you go for it and you get that site and you get the round.
For sure. Reyna and Jet, a pretty nice entry combo with Omen cutting off some of those angles, and Breach with the blinds and everything that he has. Yeah. Both comps looking pretty interesting, though I do think that comp is favored a little bit more towards the Bluesky side with the Raze and the Fade, but we'll just have to see how it goes.
This goes here.
Yeah. Yes. Setups here now.
Got a nice little one-way.
Yeah, those are good. Cypher, big pick right now. high priority. Seen a lot of people playing them. My friends have personally been playing them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just been a lot. And I have played Cypher, of course. Very fun agent, I would say. I love just throwing down a lot of util on a site and not letting anybody onto that. Being able to just lock it down without you even needing to be there. And then you got your camera, just have those eyes there.
Yeah.
Being able to see everything.
And you can always instantly tell when a Cypher is good or a Cypher is just okay. But the Cypher has a pretty interesting setup, and I'm wondering to see how he utilizes it. Yeah, he's got that one way going even already. Jet with 2 frags though.
Yeah, Mounds view now. Going out on that lost plant, gonna go down from the side of Bluesky. They're on the attack, and they're gonna get that first opening round win. Ghost getting that last kill there. Onto the fade.
Yeah.
Opening there. I mean, really well so far.
Yeah. Quick little win from there, you know. Jet starting round off with 2 kills. Cypher setup wasn't really enough to stop them. Clean headshots coming over from the attacking side of
Bluesky there, yeah.
Yeah.
Bluesky doing well so far. Opening up with that round. We're hoping for a close one here. And it was fairly close. The shots just didn't quite land there. One-way smoke there, gonna cut off that viewpoint. And it looks like Bluesky's gonna double peek this, gonna look for something. But both teams refusing to move up very well, or very far here. Mounds view holding back on that defense. Just hope that they find a mistake, but Reform Jazz gonna get that first one there. Gonna put the numbers advantage in the Bluesky attackers.
Yeah.
They're gonna just creep onto the A site here. Rotates coming out now from the back of Mounds view. They're going through their spawn. They're looking for something. They're looking to get some more bodies on the site to help this defense, and it's gonna be a 5v5 here. Both teams, or 4v5 rather. Both teams in there. Now Ghost is coming up huge. The shots are crazy.
All
from
dead from
Bluesky.
one blind. The Omen blind hit them all, and they're just slaughtered. What a coordinated play. That was beautiful.
That, absolutely there, Beffin. That was just a beautiful coordination with that blind and that spray down from the other members. You pick up another round. A flawless round for those attackers. Doing very well there on that coordination.
Yeah. I mean, MVHS showing some small weaknesses, playing a little bit too far. The Jazz making them smooth and confident taps. You know that even though Jazz is the Reyna, is the one peeking, that Raze had no chance.
Oh no, for sure.
It's a very clean tap from Reyna.
Crypty peeking around there. Jazz gonna get 2. King James gonna get those 2 there, rather. Guys getting just the 1 on the trade. Rebel getting another 2. A great defense there. Shots just coming through. 4-member win there, only dropping that 1. A nice shot back from Mounds view after that flawless loss.
Yeah, that's insane. The pace of this game is actually crazy. Everyone's just dropping like flies, but you know, it's like the aggression from MVHS really pulled off here.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
Sure, they found that space. Controlling space is obviously crucial. You want to be able to control the map and work around it. Then you have more space to play with. You have more areas to control, more areas to attack from, depending upon your side. Both teams did really well there in these opening rounds. That aggression caught up to them.
We'll see. I have to see how this round plays out, though.
What's up?
Because it has been
that's fine.
Pretty volatile on both sides.
Yeah, opening
Nice
frag there. Ketsui getting that on Dabikan there. Or the attackers. They're going to rush over here towards this B site. Jazz going to get another one there. It's already a huge advantage for Bluesky. They're just going to look for that plant there. Not going to get it down yet, though.
For sure.
Sending over. There it is. Doomby getting that Revel. Picking up one more through a wall bang. But, you know, still very favored towards the attackers. King James, though, going to get those 2. Going to come up huge there. Going to get traded back.
Wow.
Not going to be the round.
So, I mean, while Bluesky's attacking, they seem pretty strong. You know, Jazz is just winning all the 1v1s he takes. Really looking like a monster. But the rest of the remaining MVHS is keeping it calm and getting those coordinated retakes, and it's really interesting because both of their weaknesses and strengths perfectly attack each other. So
Yeah, they play
been
off
pretty
each
back
other
and forth
for sure. There, team's doing well so far. 2-2 is the round score. Seen a bit of an interesting start here from Bluesky. They're leaving the spike behind. I'm assuming that's intentional. They're just looking to collect space quickly before they make their execute there.
Sure. Allow them to play a little bit more freely without having to worry about dropping spike.
Yeah. Good here. We're gonna pick up that spike now. You see that they have used the Jet ultimate. It is active and available. They are down a member, but they have those knives to help them out here.
Yeah.
The execute onto the B site though. Dabicon gonna get one back though. They can't get in quite yet. They only have 3 to 5. Just trying to find those shots to send out that stun. Gonna find much though. Doombee's gonna get 2. Ghost is gonna get that 1. It's gonna be even again. They're looking for the plant. Looks like they're gonna get it now. Scott is huge there. Getting those 2 back. Able to shift the route into the defender's favor. These guys are back.
I mean, getting 2 with that sheriff is really impressive. You have to be super calm, hit one in the head, quickly move, hit the other. Let's see if he can use that to, win this 1v2. He's just going straight for it.
Not going to be enough though. The thrifty win for Bluesky on the attack. Great ending frags there. After they got that plant down, they managed to get those kills, and they just managed to lock it down.
Yeah. I mean, I like that Scott knows that he has to go for something there, though. If he stands around waiting, I mean, he could stand around waiting for them to make a mistake, but he knows that they've got 2 players on the team, so I kind of like his initiative to just kind of go for it, because he doesn't really have much of a better window to do so. Maybe he was trying to catch a 1v1, but he knows what he's got to get done, and I respect it.
He knows well. He's got to find some space, and he's got to find something that he started maybe with around there. Wasn't quite enough, unfortunately, though. This guy getting that round.
Sometimes when you're in the disadvantage, you really just got to figure out what exactly needs to go wrong for the enemies for me to win.
Jazz.
There's Jazz close taps, man.
Jazz has been on point so far. Shots going through. The dash is not going to get you anywhere. Trades, though. Still in Bluesky's favor with that 1-man advantage. Just set the breach up.
Spike coming down for the... Is that the first time this game?
It very well might be, though.
Yeah, it's just really too chaotic.
They're bunched up. Most of the trades are going to go through. It's going to be just another 1-for-1. Advantage stays roughly the same. Dabicon going to blind out. Look for something, but there's nobody there. Gun's trying to find some kills with the spraying. You see the spike now. Dabicon's going to get that 1. Even numbers here.
1 enemy remaining.
The spike is going to get traded down. It's a 1v1. It's absolutely critical. It's Doomby. Trying to find that kill, but he's not going to get it. He's sticking on that spike. Just barely.
So close.
2 seconds, man. Such a close one there to even up the round score.
Yeah, each one of these rounds is just in anyone's hands. Like we said, this is going to be one of the closer matches that we're going to be seeing. That one was really interesting because you kind of saw Bluesky MVHS didn't really... they weren't buying rifles. They didn't even full buy, and they still got a bunch of work done that round. So
they are
huge for their economy. Able to take it back into their hands, be able to get those powerful rifles to more easily secure kills. Any gun can get it, but it's better to have those rifles. And just as we're talking about guns, there's the Guardian going over there. Lots of trades out, opening here. Very quick there on the A site. Gonna almost be a plant here. There it is. Jazz getting that one. Starfragger so far. They are low, however. Could just be a 1-tap from any of the Mounds view members. And there's going to be it with King James getting that one. Rebel now trying to find that. Not going to find it, though. King James here is stuck in a 1v2. Look for it.
Does have the ult online. He doesn't have the ult.
Get blinded. Gonna get that spray though. Gonna find it. Another 1v1, 2 in a row here. Looks like they are gonna send the
Here he
ult. Call me
goes.
wrong though. Stick on that spike. Does Doom B know they're sticking? Got it to half. They're gonna get the spray.
Wow.
That is absolutely magnificent play from Kings James there.
Is that the best you've got?
Yeah. You know, most people after using the breach ult, I feel like would just run straight at him and go for the kill. But King James keeping it cool, calm, and collected, and just getting the half. He knows that he can guarantee get the half, and even just with the half, creates a bunch of pressure where, you know, the attacker has to peek, and he just really guessed. I mean, I don't want to say guess, but he, you know, he predicted the Omen to
He was
peek
ready.
because he had to. And,
What he
that
was
was,
doing.
yeah, it was just 2 steps ahead from that breach. Really well played.
Yeah, that was a masterclass in retaking a site went down. Players, that was just a quick round overall. Players just went in, they just found those trades, they got those kills going through. They kind of just threw the round into chaos.
For sure.
Ketsui and Jazz peeking up onto B here.
I want to see what kind of work Jazz can get done with the Sheriff, though.
Absolutely. Jazz, they're good there. They do have the ultimate up. The Cypher Kate's there. They're going to move back up. Gonna get on there. TP out. That moment, gonna get a little more space. Ketsui popping his dash already.
down,
Rebel's
B.
gonna get that one from a great angle there. Gonna be a
breach
bit of a
rushes.
hold here.
So good.
Last player
This guy's
standing.
struggling to get on here. 50 is finding everyone.
Wow,
50 huge kills there.
for sure. And you know that's Bluesky's save round, but they all got peaked from that raise, and it's really unlucky that none of them were able to
Straight
trade. But really nice spray transfer from the raise there.
Yeah, that's just a great show of mechanics. Being able to find those kills there. Because
For
game
sure.
knowledge is one thing, but you know mechanics is the other portion of it. You gotta be
This
able
is a
to
nice spot.
get kills and do it
Yes,
well,
this should do.
and you know get out.
Yeah. But we're back to all rifles, so let's see who takes this round.
Tense round here. Looks like it's a 5-stack towards A for Blue Sky, but Mounds is already rotating over. They're sending everyone from the B, peeking up mid right now. But Blue Sky has not found the execute yet. Here. Send out that blind after Husk TP away. Able to get out
Find
there
some
well.
time.
Opposing blind, not going to find much. This guy needs to get onto this site quick.
I think a lot of people are going to die really quickly.
Spike
Here
down.
comes.
A.
Already,
player
blind
standing.
going out though. The trade. It's a C in that kill feed right now, but it's going in the favor of Blue Sky here. Rebel is stuck on like half HP, sticking in that cage, pulling out their gun here. Looks like Blue Sky's just going to peek them. They're not going to be able to find it. UB getting that 3K on the round. Being
Yeah.
able to get that win.
You know, we're just seeing so much aggression on the board from both sides. Blue Sky, like,
My thanks.
running in there, of course, as the attackers. But NVHS is doing a lot of trades, and you know it's not easy for this Blue Sky to, you know, enter these sites.
Here,
Yeah, they did take their sweet time
I
there,
will find here.
getting onto that and that. You know. But maybe they need to play a little quicker. Get that space.
Who's Jazz peeking mid? Gonna find anything?
Like it so far. Smoke is cutting off a lot of vision. Scott. Not gonna dare walk through it. Don't want to get caught out here. Definitely a lot of mid control for Blue Sky. See what they can do with it.
For sure.
Jazz there. Looking for stuff. Not gonna get anything though yet. Could be walking into a crossfire. Jazz gonna get that first one onto Rebel. That
Cage
space
triggered.
control is going to be a huge fight in that mid. Blue Sky is grouped up here, but they're just stuck. They don't have any control of sight, but they do have mid. Looks like they're going to rotate off now, look towards that B site.
Yeah.
Seems Mountain View has already sent one of their own members. Hold on to that site, hoping to get that info. Now they're sending everybody.
Here he goes.
Out of charges.
Hey, the opening frag for the execute. Spray that back out. Gonna get another one. Dabicon is getting
Down,
one.
B.
He's getting some more too.
One enemy remaining.
Spike carrier's down. Spike is
Last
exposed.
player standing.
He's low.
30
Doom is
seconds
gone.
And it's just
1v1
a 1v1.
Ghost here. Out of that ultimate. Looks like they
Yeah.
are gonna send it. Try and force out that raise.
Got the
Gonna get
spike.
that. Tap that spike.
Clutch.
Or any angle, but they're not gonna
Oh
find the
my
shots. Crypty coming up with that clutch. Keep Mounds view.
You think they're better than us?
What an insane round. You know, I like that Bluesky kind of changed up the pacing. They were playing it kind of slow, trying to wait for someone to make a mistake. And, you know, Jazz is not letting any of those mistakes go unpunished. Really just hit a clean headshot as we've been expecting.
Right there.
Starting the round off in Bluesky's favor, but they try to rotate over to MVHS and it's just, you know, Crypty on the Rays just able to keep it calm even through the breach ult and bring home the clutch.
Got that mid prio. Started off early. Didn't end up working out. They didn't send any more lurkers towards sites or anything like that. They just kind of went at mid and then picked the site. Mounds view picked the same site. They went the same spot.
Yeah.
Held out on that defense.
They are playing pretty linearly though, like just attacking one site as 5, but it's working out for them, so.
Killed the rat.
Going away from them. Already 2 kills down. Some more Kotzi's coming up huge there. Find some more. They're looking onto the B site.
One enemy remaining.
Throw out that blind here. Not quite though. It's just Crypty. Can they get the clutch done again with the plant going down from Doom?
Spike
It's
planted.
gonna be a lot tougher than last round. Volley. Not gonna find anything. There's nobody there. They're gonna get stunned up by that breach. Boombot also gonna look for info, but Bluesky's already backed off the site. Just triple posting at that same angle.
Right.
Sure, they're staring at the spike right now, expecting Crypty to just walk in. One gun tap though. Get some info there. Checking all the angles here. Tap the spike. Fine. They're gonna find 1 kill back, but Petzoy's gonna get a 4K on the round. Gonna give Bluesky the win.
Last round in the half.
But that was still very well played from Crypty, checking every angle. Dodging, I was very impressed by that blind dodge. And still picking up the 1-for-1.
I think I even said they got blinded. I didn't realize they had dodged it.
Yeah, no, I mean, they did get blinded, but they did a 180 fast enough to not get fully blinded and then turned all the way back to trade the breach, even though it was a 3-for-1. That in itself is pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Yeah, fantastic mechanics. Very strong player here. As we move towards the end of the first half. Again. Rotation there. They tried to fake A. Scott's that first kill. Gonna spend that Cypher ult to get some info. Looks like Bluesky goes towards that B site once again.
For
You're like going towards that B site. They're gonna get on here. It's that lone defender. I believe it is Crypty. And they're just gonna go down. No clutch here in this round. Back here. Scott's looking for an angle, but Scott's not gonna get much.
Spike planted.
Taking down even numbers here. Suddenly, it's a very tight round.
Yeah, as we've been seeing. Bomb is down, though.
Neural theft. Cypher. Give info. Ketsoy gonna pick up the kill. Now it is in the attacker's favor. Now it's even again. James fixing that.
Cover going out.
Find nothing though. Smoke going down. Looks like could try and
Ooh,
spray
Last
some smoke.
player
They
standing.
are. Got it to half. He's almost at full. Spray is not landing. The jet walks in. Oh my gosh!
Dang.
I thought he got the defuse.
Switching
I thought he got
sides.
it.
Yeah, I mean, so close, but Jet just dashing in and murdering him, but it's like...
I thought he got it for sure, man. I would be smashing my keyboard if I missed that.
Yeah.
I would be a little tilted now.
Definitely representative of how close this match is, though.
Absolutely 6-6. We move into the second half. Extremely tight here. Now looks like Mounds View will be on the attack. Bluesky on the defense. Definitely going to be interesting because Bluesky running that double duelist. Good for attack, maybe not quite as good for defense though. They ended up going even on their attacking half. So I'm assuming they were trying or hoping to get some a bit of a lead, a round lead in that first half, but they didn't They were unable to find it though. So 6-6 here, moving into the second half.
Yeah. I mean, these first couple of rounds are really going to show us, if this momentum is going to continue to be even or if it's going to start to shift into one of the other team's favors. But, we'll just have to see.
Who knows?
The Jet's about to get peaked from... Wait, how's the Jet alive?
Oh, they're just sneaking through there. So I get
Spike
2
down.
already.
Two.
Spike is dropped. It's already an advantage for the Blue Sky defenders.
Yeah, Katsui constantly picking up these 2-for-1s in these, disadvantageous states. His confidence is pretty good, and it's been winning them a couple of rounds with just
Absolutely.
creating advantages off his pure mechanics. So you like to see it.
Mechanics are great here. Crypty throwing out that boom bot for some info down the ball. Find those shots. Not going to get it though. Scott. That one.
Last player
Advantage.
standing.
Blue Sky. Now it's just a 1-4. Everything is on Dobkin. He can't find it though. Doom gonna defuse. Gonna pick up that round.
Yeah. And here's the big decider: is Blue Sky gonna pick up this ball and start running with it, or is MVHS gonna shut him down right here and right now?
Economy-wise, winning the pistol round is absolutely crucial. Being able to get the better guns that will end up netting you more kills. So
Right.
pistol round is essentially like a 2-round win. Typically, if you win the pistol round, which we just saw Blue Sky do, you're going to be able to just have the better guns and be able to easily win the round after it, which is what we're going to see in just a second. So Mounds, you're going to have to find some angle and find some way to overcome the inferior weaponry.
Yeah. And MVHS is going to have to do something a little unorthodox to get over that deficit.
Spike down B.
They're peeking through. Scott, though, like we said with those guns, he's already got 1 down. Already got the advantage. The Blue Sky. Gonna be a tough one as Mounds View really doesn't have any space right now. King James, their only advantage. Blinding. Gonna blind much though. He's just gonna back off here and try and hold this and hold that space that they did gain as the rest of Mounds View moves towards that A site. They're not on it yet. Looks like they got a great hold. Breach not landing on anybody. Jazz is here. Jazz has already got 1. Just dismiss out.
Crucial dismiss.
They're gonna get revealed by the eye, and they're gonna get taken down with all that util though. Getting traded back, King James.
Last
though.
player standing.
2v4. 1v4. Crypty, we've seen some clutches before. Can we see one again? This would be one for the books, but no. Looks like Blue Sky picking that one up.
Yeah. They did have the gun advantage, so not too
2
surprising
rounds.
to see. Yep, yeah, no, not too surprising to see that win in that round come from them. But here is the important round. Both sides should be having mostly rifles, so let's see what they can pull out, what MVHS can pull out to stop this momentum.
When both teams have rifles, you could say it's the first, even round of the game.
Of course.
Or at least of the half, rather. Of course, we had those in the first half, but it's going to be a tight one, as you've seen in this game so far. Both teams playing very well. Having some star fraggers, Crypty, or Mounds View, Jazz, or Blue Sky. Doing very well here. Mounds View holding back towards that B site. They are sending the Cypher up towards A just a little bit. Staying on that side, looking for something. Now, could be a rotate off. But
we'll see.
Gonna look up mid a little bit here, though. Very interesting how they're picking up that right there. Scott trying to find something through that smoke. It was a nice attempt.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. That the sheriff is you don't necessarily need all your bullets with that gun because only 1 to the head means all your bullets are pretty impractical.
To get an ace, you only need 5 bullets. If you really think about it, you just need 5.
True.
But Rebel, though, caught up by that breach stun. 2 eyes going out, going to break them both. Lined it up, though. Push is getting stalled. Are going to get something here, though. Jazz, Star Fragger picking up 2 already, dismissing out behind the smoke.
Left.
And
Already
this is where Reyna shines.
For sure, getting those multi-kills, getting those getting aces and stuff like that. I Rain on
One
the swing.
enemy remaining.
Gonna get another 2 with the spray though.
Oh
Gonna be
my
4
God.
for that. Almost the ace though. Debikin making sure that doesn't happen, but there's no way he has enough time.
10
or
seconds
enough life.
left.
1 kill though is good. To be able to get this round done. Just gonna run out of time here.
And you know what I like about Jazz here is that Jazz, we know that Jazz's aim is good, but in this round, Jazz really displayed like the perception that you need, because he knew that all for like I guess he didn't necessarily know that all 3 of them were there, but he knew that they were going to peek from there. He had the perfect angle for it, and you know he just instantly popped them as soon as they showed. Like, the aim is one thing, but the knowledge, the game sense, and the perception that it took there for him to know that that was going to happen, it's just really well played.
He took out 2 from that one angle of approach and then immediately moved to focus the other angle. And just, he covered the entire site by himself. That's really what ended up happening there. Almost getting the ace. That would have been something.
Oh, yeah.
Not quite, though.
Barely. You know, I think part of why he only didn't get the ace is because he had 9 bullets in the chamber to take down 3 players.
You only need 3. Come on.
That's true.
You're a good enough shot. You only need 3.
And, you know, that might be realistic enough for him, the way he's playing.
For sure, yeah. Now, having that ult up, able to make better plays with that, be safer, and be more aggressive at the same time with those. This timeout, gonna be some time for players to think about what they're gonna do here. Mounds View for sure, trying to get the game back into their favor, because Bluesky seems to be running away with it a little bit. We are still in our free cam, checking out the map.
Pretty cool map. If I do say so
It is a
myself.
pretty cool map.
Here we go.
Players, on the other hand, round just kicking off.
Silently walking on to B.
5-man.
I wonder if they're just going to start running as soon as they're seen. They all got stingers.
Cage trigger.
It's just going to be that cipher. They're already going on. Some blinds. Going to find one. Scott going down to Crypty. Looks like they are going to have full control of sight with that spike down now. Rotates coming through for Bluesky. I don't know if they're going to be quick enough, though. That one pop with the operator is good. We're going to peek up into his own cage. Does he have? Does he see him? He's going to get it. Great play there. He's in that neural theft to get the last info on those 2 remaining players. He already knows where that jet is, but he's not going to find that kill.
Last player standing.
It's like,
will he be able to bring it back?
Ketsui.
Blocking
Had multiple 2v1s.
One enemy remaining.
He's going to catch the spike. He's going to find one. Absolutely huge here, 1v1, but he's going to get knocked down, put in the dirt for the thrifty win for Mounds View on the attack. Finally finding one in this half. Maybe finding their footing.
Yeah. But definitely no easy feat from MVHS. You know, the Ketsui, almost bring back that 2v1. You know, he was looking right at the right spot, but just didn't have enough time to pull out his gun after that. But, you know, really nice try from Ketsui. But, you know, let's see if MVHS is able to use that momentum and keep it going.
Mounds View. Looks like they're going to go for pretty much the same play here.
But with much better guns.
With the better guns is critical in a success here. And look at this. Bluesky has no one there. The Cypher now. Looking around. Kill. Reach blinds. Aren't going to find anything because there's nobody there. They just take that site.
Oh. This guy going for a little risky.
Face your fear!
Fatal that I love. Find that trail onto Scott. Mounds View, they got the plant down, but the round is already slipping away from them. Jazz getting one of the kills. Raids are still going through. It's a 1v4. You've seen him clutch before. He's going to get that one. The Jet's going to dash right past his face, but he's not going to find it. Looks like Mounds View is not quite going to get that second round off their, piggyback off their earlier round.
Right.
Bluesky going to shut down that momentum here. They're moving closer and closer to victory.
Yeah. Bluesky kind of gave up that B site, pretty interesting. I don't want to say gamble, but I really like that they acknowledge that we gave up this site. So if we're going to take the site back, we have to do that together all at once. And they did that just fine. They executed that pretty well, knowing it shows that they have knowledge of what their weakness is in that play and what to do when things go wrong. So
Yeah,
good for them.
they were adapting
For sure.
some plays that they've seen before, adapting throughout the course of the game. Early opening frag there, giving the advantage to Bluesky, and holding down well. And I think one of the things from last round I want to highlight is that they had all that Cypher utility on the B site and no one there. That's sometimes the power of a Cypher, is to be able to just cover a site without having to be there, and their cam they can look in and see what's going on. So they were able to cover that very well without actually having to send a player there, and were able to execute on that retake. More kills from that Cypher like we're talking about. Momentum shifting massively towards Bluesky. King James pick up that orb, get a little closer there. Crypty has their ult online, the showstopper.
Yeah.
Could be trying to stop the show here for Bluesky. But I mean,
Trying to make a
the
play.
they got Jazz.
Player
And they're not even going to need it, though. Bluesky's moving closer here. 11-7. They only need 13. A couple more, and it's all over.
Yeah. Like I said, whoever gets the momentum going at the start of this next half is probably going to take it home. And, we're kind of seeing that occur here. But MVHS I think they have the tools to stop that momentum. But they really need to shake something up here, because the way that Bluesky is playing is they're covering everything.
Right there.
They're finding some way. And those tools, that could be the three ultimates up for Mounds View, the Erase, the Breach, and the Omen. Definitely some tricky possibilities with that Omen teleport.
Sure.
And the Raze able to just fire that showstopper off, get an opening frag, get an easy frag on somebody, and the Breach has that massive site control. So they definitely have some options to play with here. And they're choosing to play the round slow.
Yeah, they're MVHS going away from their aggressive playstyle and just playing it slow, seeing if Bluesky's going to make any major mistakes, because they really need to have them make a mistake and play off of that. And they know that, so
Off your feet!
I respect that.
Here now, moving on to site here. Some opening frags. They're not going to find much. Trapwire is going to reveal them. They'll look for the plant here very quickly. That smoke is cutting off all of Bluesky. They're not able to find nothing. Not able to find any info. With it dropping though. Spike's also there. 50. That can get blinded up a little bit, but they're not. They're going to just walk into all of them.
One enemy remaining.
King James are holding that well. Could be another flawless
Team ace.
find something back, but they just can't. Mounds View
Great.
pulling up
round.
well.
Yeah. They needed to switch up something about their playstyle, and they did. They played that round slow. They waited for Bluesky to get a little antsy, to disperse a little bit, and then they all went for B. And, they played that round pretty well.
Yeah, that was well done. Trying to find where your opponent, find what they're doing, and if you can't, you just commit to one site hit and then commit it to B like they've been doing. Looks like they're going to switch it up here. With, all 5 towards A. Trying to get Bluesky a little bit here. Ready for a raise with that showstopper. Like I've been talking about, finally ready to unleash it. They're going to just pretty much walk onto site. Look for something. They're not going to find anything yet. They're going to fire it off and hit nothing. It's even numbers.
Spike
now
down
going towards
A.
Bluesky. And they're on site. Members for Mounds View. 2 members for Bluesky. Even around here, Ketsui has that operator. If he peeked that, probably would have gone down there.
For sure.
The plant, as you might have noticed, hasn't gone through. Ketsui is just sitting there next to that spike.
Through kind of unorthodox.
Last player
Window.
standing.
No,
Jazz
did
catches
not
Omen.
realize they didn't have the spike there. Now Crypty, you've seen him 1v2 before, but no satchels, no showstopper. It'll be a tough one. Molly is going to give them some space. They just need to get that spike. Jump peek there. Double close though. Can they find anything? They can't find nothing. Bluesky moves to match point. 12-8 right now.
Yeah.
Mounds View.
Match
Gonna need
point.
that clutch factor that Bluesky has, used before. Just like Rosemount. They're gonna look to steal off that, but it's tough here.
For sure. But yeah, the Crypty well, you know, having to clutch versus the Jet and the Reyna, probably the two people you do not want to see in a clutch situation. Yep. But I really do like Crypty's like not the knowledge to know that like they're both gonna be watching that. So he first starts off with a jump peek, so he can get on the operator versus the Vandal. So it was a nice try, but Jazz with those clean ones, that's really cool.
Jazz, definitely a player to talk about, definitely a player to bring up, having some good friends. Ketsui, though, Bluesky has also been getting a lot of kills and being able to get those. Just, you know, they've been doing well, too. So definitely two star fraggers for Bluesky, Ketsui, and Jazz.
Yeah.
They are sitting on this match point. Here we see there's a lot coming into Prowler. Gonna get that. They're going to be able to just dismiss out. Another great kill there. The power of the Reyna is able to get out there. 3v3 now. Third round. Fight is beginning.
Spike planted.
Face your fear!
Gonna dodge out on the ult though. 3 bullets in the chamber. 3 enemies. Oh, they're gonna reload. Come on, man.
You're not gonna disrespect him that much.
They should have just gone for it. Anyways, smart move to reload the weapon, obviously. But
Blinding.
blind onto all of them, but the smoke is there. He can't see anything. Can't spray through that.
One enemy remaining.
He's gonna get 1. He's gonna get 2. They didn't know he was there. Mounds view almost securing this round here. It's just Ketsui. A 1v3. We're just gonna triple peek. Ketsui is gonna get the fade
Last
back
player
though.
standing.
But looks like the time all out on that spike.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if Ketsui had just a little bit more time, he would have been able to bring that round back. But MVHS clutches by the skin of their teeth, honestly.
Yeah. Now, I've brought up the Bluesky Rosemount match before. This was the position Bluesky was in. They were down 9-12, and they won 5 in a row. So let's see if Mounds View, you know, can do that too.
Yeah, let's see if they can beat them at their own game real quick.
Exactly, yeah.
Will they rush straight onto B is the question.
It's worked before. Holding their Cypher towards A.
Cage triggered.
Going up to mid now. Not quite rushing. Pulling back here. They know some util is used. They want to just be a little careful because this is, of course, match point. Bluesky. Mounds View loses. It's all over.
Camera taken out.
That can spot him out. Mounds View is going to go for this rotation. Their Cypher has gained a lot of space up mid. Smoke's cutting him off though. Sui with their jet knives. Just There's going to be some spray through. And Rival find it. They pull their gun out. They find the kill. That was absolutely huge onto the star fragger of Bluesky. They're going to get another one here. Crypty doing what they do best. Getting those. Now they're totally on the other side of the map. Looks like they're going to move towards B. Scott is backing off there. Cypher. Right now. Go through the door. Going to be on the site here.
Perfectly used that.
Spike planted.
Really catch Ketsui off guard there. You know, he was
Really
literally looking at the sky when he's getting peeked. So that's really what MVHS needs to do to keep it going. Like, use their tools to poke out the players.
Oh, Crypty. Just him hearing him in just the nick of time now. 2v5.
One enemy remaining.
Crypty with a third kill on the round. It looks almost impossible for Dabakin to get this one on the Omen.
Sure.
Such low health. Just being on the other side. Looks like they're probably just going to save this one out. It'll be a minute before that goes, though. Bomb is ticking. Should get the save, though. There it is. And Mounds View is finding the comeback.
They can really do it.
I believe.
I believe as well. Timeout coming out. Bluesky looking to stop their momentum with a literal timeout. See if that helps them out.
If there's any way to shake up the match, just stop it. Just make it. Just take a pause. Just stop it from happening. Maybe they'll just forget where they are and just throw. You never know. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Bluesky, It's so much going for them. Taking this timeout to look for a way. They're going to try and analyze what Mounds View has been doing the past couple of rounds where it's been working. They're going to be able to. They're going to try to figure out how they can better counterplay that and how they can work around that differently to keep getting the round win or get the 1 round win they need to secure the match. Of course, if Mounds View gets a couple more, then we will have to go to an overtime. It is win by 2 in Valorant, so
True.
not quite at that point yet, but could be exciting. I personally, when I played Valorant for Egan High School, we had one match that we lost 17-15.
Oh my gosh.
We played for like an hour, man. That was so rough. We were exhausted.
Yeah. Games like that are always so tough.
It's a hard one to lose too. But enough about my moping. It's fine. It was like a year ago.
5 stack on these from Bluesky.
They're moving up quick. This is what they talked about here, but Crypty's going to shut them down right away with 2 kills. Moundsville's still on that fade. Going to get another one. Bluesky tried to rush up. I'm sure they talked about that in the timeout. But MVHS, I can't speak.
Spike.
Just shut them down
Plant the
immediately.
Man, but I really like Bluesky's cutthroat initiative there, but Crypty really keeping it cool and just shutting them down. But wow, Bluesky really just had enough and tried to go for it. I respect that.
Absolutely, they were cooking up a play there, but it just didn't work out. Crypty, I've been singing their praises so far.
Oh yeah,
That's another highlight.
He's really been the rock of engagements for sure.
That's what I would say there. The plant is down. It's a 2v5. They have the breach ult, but the time's ticking down, and they just don't have an angle quite in here. They're having to check every corner.
Yeah.
One way too. It's just so hard to get on here. They're just safe at this point. Bombs ticking away. 11-12 now. Tight game here.
Yeah. MVHS looking to clutch here. Really got to keep it calm though. Will Bluesky be able to get their reset and just win it right here, or will MVHS bring it to overtime?
I would love some overtime here.
Oh yeah.
On MNVL week 4, it would be certainly a treat.
Sure.
Just comebacks are fun in general. Everybody likes to see them.
Shadows traveling.
That comeback as they've had multiple rounds that they've just clutched up. Now the whole team's trying to clutch up. It's here. So being denied by those cages. And the one-way open smoke we saw towards A. I'm checking their cams, trying to look for something. Mounds View is creeping up slowly.
Bluesky playing a little bit patient as opposed to their last one.
I'm sure they kind of figured after that didn't work that maybe they should just try and play it slow.
Yeah.
Just wait them out. That omen smoke there is denying so much information right now. Mounds View, their main point of attack is being cut off entirely. But Bluesky has not rotated over their entire team. They've just got the Jet and Omen posted towards A. Smoke, though, gonna be a bit of a giveaway. They're gonna send them both out now. We're seeing full rotates. We're seeing a full execute.
They got 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds
Spike
left.
going down, though.
James planting there. It's gonna be Spike planted with all 5 members from both teams still alive. This could be one heck of a round. James looking up there. King James gonna find one.
Real fast.
Gonna get back out. Gonna get that blind. But he's gonna get concussed himself. He's gonna somehow find that kill. Getting 2 already. The breach alt counters out back. It was absolutely perfect. It's gonna shut down any.
One enemy remaining.
From Bluesky. Trade still going in the favor of Mounds View. They're gonna tie it up at 12-12. And man, we got a game.
Switching sides.
What an insane round
Overtime.
from MVHS. Peeking out to find Jazz.
Specifically.
Yeah, King James beautifully played there. Peeking out to find Jazz is already a beautiful play in its own. But he was able to catch the other breach as well and drop an ult of his own. Just really, he completely dominated that round. And just
I personally would have put that on my highlight reel because you saw they He got the opening frag and the breach was still there, then got concussed as he sent out his own blind. So he blinded the breach, he was concussed, he got up on the box, and then he took down the other breach, immediately spun around and sent the ultimate.
Yeah.
Did a 360 no scope with the ult. Like, I mean, it's hard to miss, but you know, still.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
just sent it off the map.
That was really like.
Stealing sight.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Let's just say it was cool.
Going
It
out.
was. It was a very hard play to pull off perfectly. But it looks like it all flows naturally for him.
Definitely working off of some of his team comms, being able to know where the players were. Now Bluesky here as we move through time. We'll be back on the attack. Tui and Jazz, Star Fragger's getting up those two though. Putting the advantage in their favor already. And Tui finding another one. Has Mounds finally been shut down. Could be a tight one here though, but Fade's gonna be the sole survivor here in a 1v4.
Spike planted.
Very, very tough situation. Can they get anything back here? They're gonna get that one. They're gonna be able to get off.
Where are you?
I don't think they're gonna be able to do it even with that eye. That vision there. We'll find another one onto Scott though. They did great there at the end.
The hunt begins.
If it wasn't for that huge
Switching
numbers
sides.
advantage, they might have
Match point.
had a chance. But Bluesky just shutting down MVHS's insane momentum. It's like what, 4 or 5 rounds in a row for MVHS, but
Yeah, that was their what? That was three rounds, 3 or 4 3 rounds because it was 9-12, so 3 rounds there. 10, 11, and 12. They got. What are we looking at here?
found some little gadgets there. That's funny.
Anyways, Mounds View here on the attack. Like they had those, you know, last round clutches there. Of
Mhm.
course, Bluesky on that match point though. Gotta be such high tension in the comms right now. Neither team wants to overstep an inch and just get caught out for it. They don't want to step out of line. They don't want to lose it here when it's so close to victory.
For sure. That Cypher, a little bit of a weird spot.
There, ooh.
Kill, but traded.
Get those trades. Looks like Jazz is waiting for that smoke to drop. He's gonna be able to spray out through it.
Will he be able to get something crazy there?
If it drops at the right time. Crypty is ready. Ooh, they're not gonna go for it. King James picking up one on the other side of the map on Doom. Be a numbers advantage for Mounds View. We've seen them clutch up on the attack. The Clutch Gods gonna take each other out. Crypty and Jazz. Even numbers here. But as you look on the map, Mounds View is just rotating over to the A site, and it's gonna be free. There are no defenders towards there. They don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
30 seconds
MVHS
left.
got to get the bomb down right now. They got to go. Will they be able to play the post plant calmly enough, though? Is the question.
They have 2 Omen smokes.
Spike planted.
Cutting off the angles from spawn. Jazz is creeping up here through the back. Looks like it's going to be a double peek, and they're going
Ooh.
to turn at the wrong time.
Last player
Get
standing.
caught out, though. Trades are going through. It's a 1v2 Ghost.
Can he do it?
Cuss out.
Flash out.
Blind. They're going to blind themselves. They are near the spike. Doesn't look like just here. Omen blind. Shutting them off. Allowing Mounds View to reposition here. Just stick on that spike and try and look for something. They're going to get revealed by the Haunt. They're going to get taken down by the Fade just the same. Tied up again at 13-13. F in this
sides.
match is insane.
Overtime.
It's heating up, man. You know, it might have been started off as a joke, but MVHS's comeback is real.
I said in the last game, if North came back, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day outside right now. This is something.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to express how close and how intense this match is.
Oh yeah.
How close Mounds View is
Look at that mini map
coming back.
too. You know, we kind of have both teams playing on similar sides of the map. It could really be anyone's round here, but that's the hard part. Is it got to be 2 rounds in a row.
Exactly. Very tough one. Now Bluesky on the attack. Just creeping up here. We're closing off some valuable path
Right there.
They're gonna break it though. They don't want that to happen. And Bluesky has some great mid priority. Can they actually get onto one of their sites? Cypher is creeping up towards B there.
Blinding.
That. Gotta find some way out. Ghosty with that opening frag. The round, King James here gonna look to hold it off by himself. Gonna send out pretty much all his util.
Going towards B from mid though. Fades alone.
Here. Ooh. Caught out.
Unlucky.
Bluesky on this attack. Clean so far in the round. They're looking clean right now. Already getting close to the
Last
flawless
player
win. They're gonna get
standing.
traded out there a little bit. But now it's just King
30
James in a
seconds
1v4. Clutch 1v2s. Can they do it with a couple more? Not quite. Bluesky picks up another round and moves to their advantage again.
Switching sides. Match point.
Honestly, really well played from Bluesky in that round. They were able to play slowly and single out all the people that were alone. Cypher gets, caught out from 3 different angles by Bluesky. Same thing happened to Fade, and then the same thing happened to Cypher. So just really well played from Bluesky, and let's see if we can they can pull it out this round. But
Great teamwork there.
it's anyone's round.
Oh, man,
Where are you?
this is anyone's game, to be honest. It is.
There.
I don't even know who to pick at this point. I don't think I had a pick going into it.
Of
I
course.
think I probably would have gone Bluesky, but Mounds View is showing up huge here. Jazz can show up huge on their own. Here, they're gonna get a 1, but they're not gonna find the kill on King James.
King
Key
James.
Fragger is down.
King James really showing up in these last couple of rounds.
Absolutely love their play. But if you look at the map, Mounds View is just not anywhere.
Yeah.
Trying to creep up towards B. Ketsui's holding this one. And they find anything. They're going to find the info. That's good enough at least. Gonna back off. An Omen Smoke going to cut him off. Mounds View is struggling to get onto the site. If they take too long, they're just going to run out of time here.
Yeah, they got
Looks like they're going to
45
pick up
seconds
another couple
left.
kills. Rival and Crypty.
Last player
Trying to hold off the
standing.
site on their own. They're not going to be able to
Spike
do it. It's a
planted.
4v1 now. Scott being unable here. Likely to get this one. 4v1s are insane. And I would love to see it, but maybe if it was Jazz.
I mean, don't doubt him. He's had some pretty good feats this game.
You're right. You can see this is why you've got to keep me in check. But it's not enough. Rival getting the 3K on the round to tie it back up at 14-14.
Switching
Oh my
sides.
god.
We just end this,
Overtime.
please.
Nah, this is pure gold. We got to figure out, what
This
does
is
either
content.
side have to do to get the 2 wins in a row?
Exactly.
Because they're both so tight. Someone needs to pull off a miracle, or someone, maybe it's time like these where mistakes start to come out, though. So let's see which side will capitalize off these mistakes.
I know. And what I've been noticing is that Bluesky wins on attack, and then attack passes over to Mounds View, and Mounds View wins on attack. So neither team is winning on defense. They're just
That's
It's
true.
just winning on attack. So I think it's really a game of defense here.
Yeah, and it's really fun. It's really interesting watching this game compared to last one where Bomb was down basically for most of the rounds in the last game. But this one,
5 seconds.
it's just running. We're
It's quick.
we're just fighting this one. And you love to see it.
Yeah, both teams playing back so far. See the Mounds View defenders are holding towards that back middle. Little bit onto site with each member there. 1-3-1. Looks like Bluesky is creeping up towards B here. They have a couple posted mid. Trying to find some angle. Ghost and Jazz. Not wanting to execute quite yet though. Still hoping to hold out. Get some more info. They're gonna see that chamber Cypher
Ooh,
trip.
Fades alone though.
Jazz running in though. He knows that there's one member there. They're gonna back out. Not gonna find anything quite yet.
How are they
So
gonna pull out?
much
They got
tension.
30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
The one time here. They're moving up towards mid. They're moving up towards A. We are seeing a few rotations.
Well, Crypty.
Ghost.
Oh no. Checks the angle.
The wrong time though.
14 seconds.
And they get
10
the play
seconds
down
left.
at just 10. Breach. The concussed is going to catch out Jazz. They're not they got it down just barely in time though. Such a tight round here. Jazz
One
picking up Doom,
enemy
going to dismiss
remaining.
back onto the site. Doom getting another one. It's going to be another attack win for Bluesky. They move to
Wow.
advantage once again.
Switching sides.
And they close out.
Match
Yeah.
point.
If they can just defend right here and right now, the game's over.
Well, they haven't been doing that, though.
Oh, yeah.
There. There.
They're still switching it up, though. Let's see. They might look to 5-stack. That did work for them last time, right? They 5-stacked one site, and, MVHS still got free site, but they retaked S5 and still was able to win that round. So
Yeah. So
maybe
really a possibility.
that's what they're going for.
1-3 for the defenders of Bluesky.
Look at Bluesky pushing in that hard.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Rival here in a crazy angle. If they just hold that for a bit longer, they could come up huge here. Spot 1, gonna get that first kill.
Triggered.
Take that
If
cage.
he makes it out alive, that's a huge pick.
Yeah, that's one of their top strikers. Gaz is there. They're gonna look for Ketsui as well. Not gonna find it though. But looks like Mounds is gonna find their way onto the site. Scott's up in his own
remaining.
cage. Doom! Oh my gosh!
Huge 3K from
3
Doom.
kills with the spray. Crypty, the clutch god, is left as the only one.
Is he going to pull out the most insane play that we've seen in a
He
while?
can't even get the spike.
But maybe he can. They're not looking at him. He saw him, he
Almost
saw
the
him.
timing. He definitely saw him. To find that opening one. It's a 1v2. We've seen Crypties win these before.
He's got the clutch gene.
Like
Does
the
he
clear
do
back
it?
sight, the timing. He can't
Oh.
find it.
Defenders
Ketsui
win.
ending the game, ending the round with a kill. Bluesky got pushed to their absolute limit, but Mounds View just couldn't quite find it. And Bluesky again having to get another crazy clutch in one of their matches to keep it alive and get that win as they move to 4-0.
Yeah. I mean, Bluesky and MVHS, both really strong teams. We knew going into it that was going to be a really close one.
I didn't expect that close.
Yes, no one was expecting it to be that close. Even in that round, Crypty had a really great chance to win that round. But, just really unlucky timing that Kitsui was able to pick him after throwing that nade. I mean, maybe not unlucky. Well played from Kitsui for sure. But yeah, just really, really high energy match to watch.
That, if you weren't awake before that match started, you better be awake now. That was some high octane, quick gameplay. I mean, the rounds were slow, but once they heated up, they got going and they did not stop. That was exactly what we're looking for at Valorant. And
yeah,
I mean, that's a great match close out here. I believe we are going to head to a break in just a second. We may or may not have an interview afterwards, but just going to go to a quick break here and then we will see you once again.